Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We'll just give it a second. Let me check my own volume. All right, volume is a little low. Let's check it now. Okay, yep, that's better. Better, better, better. How you guys been doing? It's been a while. I've missed y'all. Just give me a second. Let me pull up a few things and we can get right into it. Hey, Cloudy Day. Hey, Roxy. Thank you for being a long time member. I've missed you guys. How y'all been doing? Let's go to this one right here and this one right here. Okay, so guys, where do y'all want to start off at? Hey, December baby, how are you? Where do y'all want to start off at? Because it's been so much. It's been a lot. Hmm. Let me see. I'm scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. First thing, let's talk about this real quick. So, did y'all see that Tim Blaine had company? St. James went out to San Francisco to visit him. It was cute. It was real cute. I'm glad that Uncle Tim finally had some visitors out there to the San Francisco. I can't remember him having like a link up out in his area before. So, ooh, Roxy say about time, girl. Look, Roxy, they've been keeping up so much shit. I I haven't even felt the need to go live. I sound kind of low. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Hopefully that's better. I thought I could just lay the phone down, but I'm gonna talk to y'all like we on speakerphone like usual. So I haven't been live because it's been so much shit going on. Like you kind of got to get in to fit in, and it be a lot. I be having a lot to like catch up on and watching stuff. So woo, beef sector been beef sector ring. I'm here for it though. I am completely here for it. Completely here for it. So, like I said, St. James went to go visit Uncle Tim, and it was real cute. Oh my God, this damn phone is acting up, talking about reconnecting. Hey, Jackson Street 2300, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Oh my God, Roxy, it has been a lot. So if you can think of anything that you want to chat about while we're just randomly chatting, just type it in the chat. So, uh, since the last time we spoke, Malik and Brooke had their little situation, and it came out that they are separated, headed to divorce, allegedly. I didn't go anywhere, Jackson 2300. I just been like watching. I've been doing a lot of watching because it's like always somebody fucking live, and it's summertime. And I'm here in Myrtle Beach, so I got a lot going on because it's summertime at the beach. So, but yes, I'm back. So, like I was saying, Malik and Brooke had some shit going on, and it was real, real messy. Real, real messy. Everybody was trying to get Malik to hit their link. The only link that I saw Malik hitting was ZX's link. Now, I'm sure he hit a couple of other ones, but the only one I saw him hitting was ZX. How do I feel about Sassy and chat rep stuff? It's coming down on Sassy. I'll get to that in just a second. So, as far as the Brooke and Malik thing, I think that boy, what's his name, Pillsbury, he's definitely being used for a storyline. Um, I don't think it's such a bad thing because he's a man, and I don't really feel bad when men get used. Oh shit, I'm still low. Okay, I don't really feel bad when men get used, so it is what it is. But it's going to be very interesting in Vegas. So now the new thing is Vegas, 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 Viva Las Vegas. The only person that I heard so far that possibly is going that sounds like their itinerary would be something that I would be interested in is Brian. Go figure, crazy ass Brian has got like the best itinerary so far if he goes. And that's only because he was saying that he wants to like see some shows, like possibly Celine Dion or Adele or something if the ticket prices aren't too crazy. So if I was going to Vegas, that's what I would be wanting to do. I would want to see some shows. I definitely would want to see the Blue Band group. And is Janet still in Vegas? I knew Janet was in Vegas for a while. Is she still there? And where is Nelly and Ashanti doing their little stuff at? Is they in Vegas as well? Cause they be on stage a lot. Let me see what y'all are saying. I thought he was sick. Listen. He's sick, but he ain't that goddamn sick. He's a little bit sicker in the brain than he is in the body. He ain't that goddamn sick. If he got a whole bunch of money and he's gonna fly me in the helicopter and spend money on me and feed me in Vegas, let's go. 23. Claudia say, I hope Brian goes because he's been really depressed. Uh, um, Brian be tripping me out. Like, first of all, I would like to thank Brian for giving the beef sector a little glimpse into what it is like to have a electric vehicle. Ever since that nigga got that electric vehicle, he been spending most of his time just charging that motherfucker up. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck Biden. Fuck this electric vehicle shit he got going on. Give me petrol. Give me gasoline all day long. Cause it literally takes me like 3 minutes to fill my fucking car up. And I'm on my way. I'm on my pretty ass little way. This nigga be sitting in parking lot screaming into his phone for like an hour trying to charge that little electric vehicle up. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. So thank you, Brian, for showing us that electric vehicles are not fucking worth it, especially if you live in an apartment and you don't have a house with a garage. You could charge that shit up yourself. Fuck that shit. Yes, I did see Wiley's breakdown. Okay, so let me get back to it. Mm, how do I feel about the sassy and the chat rep stuff? Mm, I don't really feel one way or the other about it. I do feel like Chat Rep is not going to have a fun time if she does not go down there with the fundage to have a fun time. Like me personally, because I do like a little bit of the funner things and the softer things in life. And I'm not really. I wouldn't want to stay in the circus, Roach Motel. I would want something a little bit more snazzy. I personally would not go to Vegas with less than $5,000 in an account ready to spend in Vegas. And that includes the room and the gambling because I do like to gamble and I do like to play high stakes bingo and I like roulette and I like casino war. I like to gamble, table games and stuff. So I wouldn't go with no less than $5,000. When we used to go to the casinos in Massachusetts and Connecticut, that was a local type of thing, and we wouldn't go with no less than $3,000. Now we would always come home with a little bit of money left, or you win at the casino or whatever. But I'm not. I wouldn't go with no less than to Vegas $5,000 for me personally. But once again, I like some of the softer things in life, and I do like to gamble. I don't know what these people are planning on doing. I've heard them talking about a lot of stuff like food and entertainment and going on this ride and that ride, but I haven't heard them speaking too much about gambling. I don't know if there are many gamblers going. So, mm, all right, let me see what else y'all are saying. As far as chat rep and sassy, mm, I don't have a problem with Sassy trying to do a little fundraiser for Chat Rep, but I feel like since she's leading the charge, she probably should put the half the amount down or whatever. Like if they're looking to raise like $2,000, Sassy should at least be putting $500 down on that just to get it started. That's the only thing that I really feel about that. Um, I don't feel one way or the other about it because it's not like people have a gun to their head and they are being made to donate. Like everybody knows what chat rep gives. So if you donate to the bitches because you want to and you want to see her go and you want to see her have a good time or whatever. Now I did hear them talking about her and like buying a bra for her. Now to see that shit right there, that's going a little overboard. Isn't that bitch like 37? Not only is she 37, doesn't she live with her mother? Why isn't her mother giving her guidance on how to hoist them boulders up over her shoulder? Like, what the fuck? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Because I ain't going to talk about her mama. But I'm blaming her mama. Did you see Wiley's breakdown? Yes, I did, December baby. I posted something about it yesterday. So if y'all haven't been keeping attention on what's going on, Marquise Wiley is close to another Emmett Till tearing up the library ass style breakdown. He was in the airport the other day. Like, I don't want to say he was acting out, but he was acting like those channels on YouTube who try to prank people and just do weird shit in public to get a reaction from people. He was acting like a reaction channel, but the things he was doing was not going to get the kind of reaction that he wanted. And not only that, he was around niggas. And you know anything about them reaction channels, you know you see them sometimes when they be doing them little reactions in the hood where they be trying to prank niggas in the hood. And it don't always go the way that it goes when you fuck with white folks like that. So Wiley was cruising for a bruising at that motherfucking airport, and he almost got his ass whooped a couple times. Now, I watched most of the video, the one that I posted. I watched most of it. I left up out of there when I seen him starting to pick at them African people who were meeting out front of the airport, because I was like, oh yeah, they finna pull the stick out and beat the motherfucking Mufasa out of this nigga if they understand what the fuck he over there saying. So I left up out of there at that point. I don't know what happened after that, but I don't think he got his ass beat because ain't nobody talking about him getting his ass beat, but he was really acting out. Now, do I think he's manic? I think he is trying to play manic for numbers. I think he realizes the last time he was real popular is when he tore that fucking library up. So he's trying to recreate that moment in time without actually damaging anything. Cause that nigga had to pay like $30,000 in restitution to fix that library after he fucked that shit up. So I don't think he wants to pay any restitution, but he still wants to have a viral panini pressed ass moment. Like, I think that's what he's going for. But he's gonna get his ass tore up. He was also talking about how he had got evicted, but I'm hearing people saying that he was back in his apartment. I don't know. I don't know. And if he did get evicted, it would take a little while because he's renting like a room from somebody, as far as I know. So with that type of situation, it takes like 30 or 60 days or something like that. They just can't throw you out, as far as I know. I don't know what Texas law is, but yeah. Marquise is Marquise, and he also is over there blaming he keep calling Kamala Harris a coon. Now that shit cracks me the fuck up. He be like, Kamala Harris coon. Now he keep calling Kamala Harris a coon, and he keep talking shit about Joe Biden and the Democrats. And he keeps saying that Onika, aka Nicki Minaj, and Armand Wiggins, and a handful of other people are Milagros Graham and some other people are stealing his motherfucking AdSense checks. Now, when he's telling y'all that the people are stealing his AdSense checks and stealing his cash apps, he's also giving you his cash app. He's like, Marquise Wiley 369, they stealing all my cash apps. So basically, he's telling y'all to cash app him while claiming they stealing his cash apps. The nigga he's crazy, but he ain't that fucking crazy. Okay? He ain't that fucking crazy. So he playing games. While he over there playing games, it seems like possibly he might have lost his job or something and he's on some get money bitch shit. So Roxy said, Brian, I didn't know he was going. Didn't he say he was going to be with the Lord recently? He don't know where he going. Brian is over there talking about he's scared to fly and he's posting up fucking Greyhound bus ticket shit. Like the Greyhound bus ticket that he posted up that he probably wanted to buy was $119 from where he is in Texas to Vegas. But the gag is only $119, but that motherfucker was a 35-hour Greyhound bus trip. If you know anything about Greyhound buses, 35 hours means more like 55 hours. Nigga, if you think your big ass gonna be uncomfortable on a 3-hour plane ride, try 55 fucking hours on a goddamn bus. Like, these people are fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. And he was also talking about he might catch the Amtrak. I don't think the Amtrak goes up that way, not that route. The Amtrak has been real persnickety in the past decade about their routes and stuff. They've closed a bunch of routes down. So Amtrak don't go everywhere anymore. Amtrak is more like a sightseeing thing at this point. Like if you want to ride Amtrak, it's more because you're gonna ride through the mountains and see the snow caps and all that kind of shit. It ain't really for convenience or to go anywhere in particular, I feel. So, yeah, Brian is talking about going, but he talking about catching the Greyhound. So that's going to be some shit in itself. 55 hours with Brian's big ass on a Greyhound is going to be some shit in itself. And you know, them going to result in some crazy ass fucking lives. Crazy. Jackson Street said Janice in St. Louis and Cincinnati right now. She's on a little tour. Oh, okay. I know you be following them. 2300. I saw your little clips on Instagram. You went to see Janet. Janet look good. 2300. Since you are a big Janet fan, a big Jackson fan, do we have any new pictures of that little boy? I have not seen no pictures of Janet's baby boy since he was like maybe 1.5, almost 2. He should be like shit close to 8 or 9 now. Do we have any new pictures of that boy? Because I would like to see him. December baby say Sassy having a fundraise for her at 12:30 today. Well, good for Sassy. I won't be there because I ain't got no funds for that bitch. Like, first of all, second of all, like they talking about buying a bra for chat rep. What are we gonna do with her hair? What are we gonna do about that hair? Cause she cannot go to Vegas looking like that. And she got one of them big ass football player heads, so it ain't like she could throw a wig on that motherfucker. What are we gonna do with her hair? Fuck the bra. What about the hair? That's just me. Oh, okay. Jackson said you can plug it up in your house. You can use a dryer socket. Just move your dryer plug, your car. Um, just move your dryer plug and they can do it for your car. Okay, you know what? Oh, thank you, cool ass chick, for becoming a platinum member. Thank you. So, and that's the thing, Jackson Street. Everybody don't have washer and dryer hookups. These people live in apartments, girl. We're speaking in terms of like houses. These people are living in apartments, so they don't have all these hookups and stuff. They can't be charging cars in like apartment complexes. It's very hard. Now, what they need to do is have these apartment complexes put chargers in there. They can make extra money by charging them people to charge their cars up while they parked as well. Well, whatever. Roxy said, I agree. She definitely needs money while visiting a place like Vegas. No money, no fun. Yeah. Well, I guess it will be some type of fun for her because she don't do nothing. Like nothing. So just getting out and about and like meeting people, it could be fun in itself. Like she probably won't even really have to leave the hotel to have fun because her life is so dry and blah from what I see. Victoriously Shay. Hey Shay, thank you for being a longtime member. Shay says, "Child chat rep look dingy as fuck. She will have to bathe several times a day because it is hot." Everybody keeps saying how hot it is in Vegas. Like, look, y'all. How many people are from the South? Because what the fuck is all this? It's hot. It's hot. It's yeah, it's hot, but it's a different kind of hot. Do you know right now? It is 9:30 in the morning. It rained here last night. It is legit fucking 90 degrees out there right now with 100% humidity. Like Vegas heat is dry heat. It's a little different when it's 90 and the humidity is like 20%. But when it's 90 with 100% humidity, like y'all niggas ain't act like y'all ain't never been below the Mason Dixon. What is all this is hot, is hot, is hot shit? It's a different kind of heat down in the South, like that Vegas heat. Fucking child's play. Roxy said, I agree that with Sassy should put half of the bulk of it. Listen, girl, did you hear that? Now I'm hearing people saying something like they saw Sassy recently and they was somebody, oh, I can't even remember who said it. I should have wrote it down. But somebody was saying that Sassy was over there shaped like Tracy. Shaped like a motherfucking cave woman. Big at the top, little at the bottom, weird in other places. Like, I don't know. This is just what I'm hearing. Can anybody corroborate this for me? And if you can corroborate it, where the fuck was she seen at? Somebody point me to where I could see this Tracy style cave woman body situation. Cool ass chick said, "You know I am a northerner. I do not do heat." Yeah, cloudy day to heat. Oof. Here in Myrtle Beach, it's crazy, but it rains every day here. And like I said, it's like fucking 90 degrees already with 100% humidity. So you could flat iron your hair. You could what they call that shit, silk press that shit. You gonna have a time. Soon as you step out the fucking door. As soon as you step out the fucking door, you gonna have a time. I'm here to tell you, bitch. I had to acclimate to like all this extra humidity when we moved back down here because we came from Massachusetts, New Hampshire area, and it's like 0% humidity up there. So I went from my hair being dry and brittle to that shit just being like rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. But I got it together. December baby said, I think Sheffy is putting in braids. Good. Hopefully her braids look better than Tracy's. Why does Tracy keep getting that fucking white head? That shit look crazy. And why does she keep doing that I Dream a Genie high ass fucking ponytail? That shit look crazy. I guess it looks better than if she had it down because I am a high bun kind of girl myself, but that should look crazy on her. But whatever. Cool ass chick said, I'll do a blizzard any day. Fuck no, cool ass chick. I can't do that blizzard shit. I don't mind the cold, but it's like the having to clear all that snow and shit. Oh my God. It drives me fucking insane. I hate it. Cloudy Day said spotless braids, but they have to find someone in Myrtle Beach area. Listen, Cloudy Day. If you have Instagram, hit me up on Instagram, Libra Life 5, and I will send you to my hairdresser. She is amazing. And she's affordable. So just hit me. If you in here, hey girl, I'll see you on Tuesday, bitch. Victoriously Shay said Tree ain't got no edges either. Jamie says that she is in North Carolina and humidity is hell. Listen, Jamie, it's crazy right now. So all these people complaining about this shit in Vegas, they could miss me with the bullshit. I know they could miss you with the shit too, Jamie. So let's get back to it. We talked about Brooke and Malik a little bit and their shit. We talked about Brooke and Malik a little bit and the shit they had going on. Let's talk about this. Since the last time we spoke, Grown Folks TV had put a video out and it was supposedly of Ness in some type of porno video. But As we have determined, that was a lie. It wasn't Ness. It didn't even really look like Ness. That lady wasn't shaped like Ness. She didn't have no booty like Ness. Like, in the age of the video, at the time that video was made, Ness was a chunky monkey. Ness was a little chunkster at that time. Now she has since that time been taking her drops and she's lost some of that corona chunk, but she's still not no skinny girl. Ness has always had like a little thickness to her. So, I, hey, Seven. So the other thing I want to talk about is Kwani. Kwani is still over there going fucking crazy. You know what? Listen, listen. If y'all really want to do some shit, y'all should sponsor that depressed bitch to go to motherfucking Vegas. Cause we know the last time she was in Vegas, it wasn't such a good situation. Maybe this time y'all could send her to Vegas, and she could have a good fucking time. She will be Curtis free, so she won't have to worry about him sitting up in the room watching her cry like a crazy fucking fool. She'll be Curtis free, and I heard that Dovey and Skillet possibly maybe wanting to do a little something. So she fighting with Dovey and Skillet right now. Mostly Dovey. Her and Dovey is fighting right now. But like I said, this is the beef sector. Bitches break up to make up all the time. So if she could swallow her goddamn asshole behavior and make up with Dovey and Skillet, they could have a good time in Vegas. And Kwani could make up for that fucking debacle that happened last time when she went. Like, fuck trying to send chat rep to Vegas. Let's send Kwani to Vegas. Now I'm saying let's send her to Vegas, but I ain't got a dime on it. Not a fucking dime. Not a fucking dime. Just to make that clear. All right, let's see what. Ooh, let's talk about this shit right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me pause this. I'm back, guys. I'm trying to mute. All right, I'm back. I had to blow this nose. Y'all know how it goes down over here. So, since the last time we talked as well, it came out that Tita Talks is in jail. Like, not even jail. Tita Talks is in prison, bitch, for some pretty triggering stuff. Now, I'm not going to mention it here because by this time, if you're beef sector affiliated, you know what the situation is, and it's a very difficult situation. So, like I said, I'm not going to get into details, but ooh, was y'all not fucking gagged when y'all heard this shit about Tita Talks? I was like, oh my God. Ugh. Now, when it first started coming out, when Bambi had said something about it, when she first said something about it, I reposted what Bambi posted. And Bambi had a bunch of hashtags underneath her original post, and it was like a hashtag pool and some other shit. So I'm very good at putting two and two together. So I kind of knew what was going on before it really came out. I just didn't know who the victim was. And I was, oh my God, I was over here like in knots. I was like, please don't let it be Melody. Not to say that it's any better that it was anybody else, but you know, when I watch Tita, I watch because I like to see Mel grow up. Like we've seen Melody from like a newborn all the way up until like almost 4 years old. So anytime I watch Tita, I never watched for Tita. I watched for Melody because she was such a cute little baby. And, you know, Melody had the feeding tube and Tita used to tell people about the process and how that worked. So I learned a lot as far as feeding tubes and things like that are concerned just from watching Melody grow up. So, ooh, Victorious Shay said, wait, what happened to Tita? Oh my God, Victorious Shay, you're going to make me say it? Fine, I'll say it. I wasn't going to say it, but you're going to make me say it. I'll say it. Tita is currently in prison because she was watching a little boy. I think he was a toddler. He was 18 months old. His name was Vincent. Now, Vincent's parents are they're not on YouTube, but they watch YouTube, and I believe I heard that they found out about Tita from YouTube and they started having her watch their little boy. I'm not sure about this. This is just what I heard. But in watching their little boy, the little boy was involved in an accident and he ended up drowning in the pool in the backyard under Tita's care. So Tita is currently in prison for 18 months because she was neglectful and the child drowned under her care. Now, originally, it's not seeming like they locked her up just because the child drowned, because, an accident is an accident. They locked her up because she kind of was finagling the truth when they asked her what was happening. And it also came out that she was on YouTube Live when it happened, and she had left the boy outside unattended, and she had went in the house and sat down for a second and fell asleep. Because Tita, she's an older woman and she also has some medical issues. So I mean, shit, I'm damn near at the point to where I'll be doing stuff outside and come in the house and sit down real quick and fall asleep for a second. So Tita went in the house. She was live on YouTube. She fell asleep for a second. People on YouTube were calling her because when niggas fall asleep on the YouTube, you got a bunch of folks calling you trying to wake you up, telling you to get off live. So that was the situation in a nutshell. There was more to it, but not things that we need to speak about. I feel they're saying that she was on YouTube when the little boy drowned. I don't know what YouTube is saying. Yeah, she I'm not going to say she lied. She finagled the truth a little bit, Jamie, because they were asking her like what happened, and she said that she told them initially that they were outside in the pool and the pool time was over and Tita was cleaning up all the toys and stuff out of the pool, taking stuff back and forth into the house, and her phone rang and she went to go answer the phone, and by the time she got back from just answering the phone for a half a second, the little boy was floating. That's not what happened. What happened was, I believe the phone rang and or whatever, and she went in the house and sat down for a second and fell asleep, and that's how it happened. So once they found out that she was live on YouTube and they collected the video footage and saw actually what actually had happened, they locked her ass up for lying and finagling the truth, not for the actual accident. Because like I said, accidents happen. The news report says she was asleep for 10 minutes. Well, listen, her ass was live on YouTube, so there's fucking evidence of how long she was asleep. I'm just saying. Did you hear about the box getting eight live on YouTube? What does that mean? Type that again, Jackson 2300. Did you hear about the box getting eight live on YouTube? Oh, girl. I had to say it again. Oh my God. Cause you put the word eight, like the number eight instead of eight, like ATE. Girl, yes, I did hear about on-site April getting her la munched on live. I went over to the captain's page, but that video is 5 hours long. I skimmed through it for a solid 20 minutes trying to find this part where she was getting her kula la munched on. I couldn't find it. Nobody was giving timestamps, and like I said, the fucking video is 5 hours long, but it's enough people who corroborated that she was getting munched on live. So what is that all about? Onsite April, what is you doing, girl? And why is you over there with them people? How you just gonna abandon us and leave us over there for them people? Well, I guess so. If they over there doing sexually salacious shit like that, I guess so. 'Cause you know you ain't gonna. That's not really beef sector. All right, I see you, Cloudy Day. I'm gonna check it when I get off of here. Boy, y'all be wanting to hear some. Listen, Stephanie D. It's not that I wanted to hear it. Okay, Pennywise has a timestamp on their page. Thank you, Roxy. I will follow up on that. It's not that I wanted to hear it. It's just that these people around here, they do a lot of lying and a lot of putting 10 on 20. So I really just do feel like sometimes, depending on who's talking about the story and who's reporting the story, I have to put eyes and ears on it for myself. Like, there are some people out here that I can just believe. Like, I don't have to go back and double check behind them because they're not known liars. But some other people, yeah, you better go back and check that shit for yourself, because these motherfuckers have real problem with comprehension. Like, the reading is just out of the door. They don't even have to read. All they have to do is listen and comprehend, and they can't fucking do that. So I do like to double check for myself sometimes, and that was one of them, because everybody who was involved in that on-site April box eating online situation, I don't know the niggas. I don't know none of them niggas. Was sounding like DMX growling and shit. Oh my God, Victoria C. Shea, stop it! Oh, see, now I don't want. You gonna make me not want to go see this shit. And why was they in the car? Don't she got a house? Was they in the car? I'm just assuming they was in the car from what I heard. Like, don't she got a house? I don't know. I don't know. Listen, my name on YouTube is definitely Thotiana Bust It Down, and I am always here for some host shit, but public sex is not one of those things that I'm into, because I'll be too paranoid about being seen or being arrested for public nudity that I can't get into that mood to, like, bust my nut. Absolutely not. I need to be in a setting. You know what I'm saying? I need to be in a setting. I can't not be in the fucking car. Like, that's crazy to me. That's just me. That's just me. Sex in the car only guarantees a nut for the nigga. And we're not doing that. Fuck that shit. Jackson Street said, "My God, today even put the timestamp out so you can go listen to shut it out, April." Shout out to April. Oh, okay, that's what you said. Mm, I can't say shout out to April, because, like, girl, what is you doing? You was somebody's whole grandmother. Oh my God, I would die if my grandmother was online getting her box ate and ground like DMX. I would fucking die 3 times, bitch. 3 times, thrice over. I would die. She is a grandmother. Stephanie said, "I get it. I guess it's a few of these people. I can't imagine them having sex." It's not even imagining them having sex. It's like the what possessed you to invite the YouTube internet into that part of your life. Like, what? And then I heard that she put the camera on the man's face and his face was glazed up like a Krispy Kreme donut. I was like, bitch, I know that's the fuck right. But then I heard they was talking about how did she glaze his face up like that when she supposed to be going through the menopause. Didn't she say she pausing all men? So I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some I told y'all we need to have like a serious menopause talk because I be confused. You menopausal bitches be confusing me with some shit. Y'all need to just tell us what the fuck to expect. Cause goddamn. Oh, 2300 said it's enough people out here talking about it. You don't have to go listen to it. It's out here. Oh my God. Roxy said it was definitely a deep voice growl. Oh my God. I wonder what that man was thinking. Oh shit. Oh shit. Roxy said it was questioned if she was turning a trick. Do tricks pay to eat pussy? I thought it was the other way around. The tricks pay to get their dicks up. I don't listen. I don't know, bitch. Don't get me lying. I think that will work fine if you had a sunrise and you could stand up and get your business done. I don't know what you're talking about, 2300. I'm behind in the chat. Cloudy Day say how she getting it in the car with a bad leg. Cloudy Day say how she getting it in the car with a bad leg. Listen, Cloudy Day. Anything is possible. And April is a nice shaped lady. I mean, she don't have all that girth and meat and shit around her. So even if her leg, even if she do have like a screw with her knee, she could still lift that motherfucker up. It's not like it weighs 700 pounds like Brianna's leg. And didn't we see that big bitch bend down and touch her toes allegedly at one point? So anything is possible. Yes, victoriously say 3 times. I said thrice. A sunroof on the SUV, then you could take care of business. Oh my God. You could stand up and open the sunroof and he could go at it. Oh my God. 2300. You been what you been doing, 2300? Don't let me find out you got a sunroof in your car, bitch. And you over here telling on yourself. I don't know. I'm not saying I ain't never did nothing in the car. I'm just saying that it wasn't as an enjoyable experience as being at home behind locked doors with some soft lights and some incense or some candles. Like it was like a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And I was kind of over it. And I'm like, I ain't doing this shit no more. You have to lay me on a bed of roses. Fuck that. But have you noticed that the older women do more than the younger ones? Yes, Stephanie D, because these older ones are bitches from the 90s. Like, on-site April is a Luke dancer. Like, legit Luke dancer. So, I wasn't that shocked. They're saying that she's over 50 and she's doing her thing. It's the new 50. Mm. The new 50 is the 30. These new 50-year-old bitches, they be looking like they 30. They be looking good. What you howling for, Jamie? On site said her pussy stay wet. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe she not going through menopause then. Cause I'm listen. I heard not Whitney Houston. What's that bitch name? Whoopi Goldberg during one of her comedy specials at least a decade ago when her hair first started going gray. She was talking about menopause and how like all the color had drained out of her pussy and the motherfucker was dry or whatever. So that scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh my God, all the color drained out of that motherfucker and it don't get juicy no more. So that's what I assumed menopause was, but I guess it's different for everybody. I guess even though on site April is pausing on men, she could still glaze a nigga chin up real, real good. What did nigga look like, y'all? See, that's all I want to go. I want to go see what this nigga looked like. Was he old? Was he an old man? It was on site April. She may be 50, but I can't see her fucking with no nigga that's 50. Like, ew. He can't even keep up. Hey, yummy yums. How are you? So, who else is going on this trip to Vegas? It's a couple of people that they said they going, but it's getting real crazy. What's going on with Heat? Now, Heat was supposed to go to Vegas, but she had to switch it up, and they going to New York now to stay away from Ness and them. I ain't really heard nothing else about Heat's trip. Heat keeping their shit under wrap. And who do y'all think this millionaire sponsor is? I have a suspicion on who the millionaire sponsor is. I ain't gonna say nothing because I think I might be cool with the millionaire sponsor. I think the billionaire sponsor might be sponsoring me a little bit here and there as well. So I ain't gonna say who I think it is, but I think I know who it is. Oh, you believe he is going to Vegas? You think she just faking and flogging? Ooh, Yummy Yum says a whole shit show. Roxy said he hasn't been live or posting lately. Maybe he had to buckle down and get some work done. 'Cause you know bills is due. And the rent man don't give a fuck about your YouTube page. Bills is due. So maybe he it just had to buckle down this week and get some work done. When the fuck does Jay Dunn ever have time to buckle down and get some work done? I believe that bitch is not only is she getting a little check from the rent from the house that her mother handed her down, that bitch has got to be getting some type of like social security check for like retarded. But I don't know if y'all know able-bodied motherfuckers who pretend they not able-bodied. The government is cutting all that shit out. I would say in the next 3 years, people like Shamar, y'all know crooked letter I, Shamar, the boy with the crooked back. He be on here dancing and doing all that shit and fucking putting bust down lace wigs on his head and shit. He could do all that, but he can't work because he too dyslexic him in a customer service. God damn it, you can work that phone, you can work that live, you can work customer service, Nick. So Social Security is about to shut down all them free checks. So listen up, Reed, the heart of Philadelphia, bitch. You may have to jump your ass back into the workforce as well, because they finna cut your check off too, bitch. You very able bodied when it comes to being able to hit a live and to read the chats. You can read a fucking board on a customer service goddamn computer, bitch. And reinstate somebody's goddamn cable or whatever. Roxy said at least she knows how to step away from YouTube. Jay Dunn hop panel to panel all day and night. She can't be working. Even if she work from home, she can't be. Um, Jackson say JD got the coin. Listen, how does she have? Mm, what? How am I gonna say this? Jay Dunn is disgusting. Let's just first of all put that there. 2300 Jackson Street, you are a dog owner. I've seen your little babies. They're so cute. You have dogs. You have more than one. You know how many times a day you have to either let your dogs out or take your dogs out or whatever, whatever. We know Jay Dunn stays in an apartment, so it's not like she can just open the door and let the dog out into the backyard with the fence. She never takes that dog out, and it's a little dog. So I believe she's over there with like piss pads and shit pads. That dog is pissing and shitting all in that motherfucking house and got that motherfucker stinking. And Jay Dunn does not look like a clean girl herself. So between her stinking ass and that goddamn dog shitting and pissing all on them little piss pads in there, it's a stinking ass fucking mess over there. It's a stinking ass mess, I believe. Cause I ain't never heard the bitch say, "Well, hold on, I gotta let Zulu out, or I'll be back. I gotta go walk Zulu." Zulu is pissing on pads in the kitchen. Hmm. Was the cop distracted in Surfside? Let me see what happened. Oh my God, Roxy said, "Lord, you just gave Reed content for weeks." That bitch better go the fuck on somewhere. What happened, Miami Popo? I don't know what you mean. Was the cop distracted in Surfside? What happened? No, I did see an accident the other day, but it. I don't think it involved a police officer. It involved a Harley and a lowered truck, a lowered pickup. Ran over a woman sunbathing on the beach last week. Oh my God. Listen, they have pickup trucks that say beach sheriff on them. And the pickup trucks, they have like surfboards on top of them. So like if you're in the water or whatever, they also are trained lifeguards and stuff. And sometimes they do ride down the beach. Now, when they ride down the beach, they ride down the back part of the beach, like closest to the houses and stuff, not where people be sunbathing and shit. So if that bitch was sunbathing all the way up by the houses, like 50 feet from the water, she's crazy, first of all. Because you can see the tracks in the sand where, like, the police and shit right up and down the beach. I don't know. Maybe they were distracted. Maybe they were distracted because I guess when they're driving, they're just surveying the area and looking all around and stuff, and you're not expecting some bitch to be laying like just in the middle of the goddamn sand. You expect people to be up closer to the water. So yeah, Jackson said, "Yeah, I never seen them ride close to the water. They were riding back all the people. I've never seen that. Me either. So maybe this bitch had never been to a beach before and just didn't know the rules or whatever. I don't know. I didn't hear about that though. I haven't watched the local news in a while. YouTube has been YouTubing. Oh, did y'all see the other day when Jay Wilson cussed Brian the fuck out? That shit was crazy and it came out of nowhere. I feel like it was misplaced anger. Oh, she was a resident? I don't know what the fuck her problem was in Miami Popo. I would have to see the story and see where she was laying at because I know they don't ride like close to the water like that where people be laid out. But that's sad. That doesn't really scare me though. The thing that scares me about the beach is the wind that'll come and pick up the umbrella and turn that motherfucker into like a javelin and stab you as it's coming down. That's the shit that scares me a little bit. So when I buy umbrellas for the beach, I buy the ones that have a screw on the bottom, so you have to screw it into the sand, and that motherfucker ain't coming out. Not easy, it ain't. So what was I just saying? I was saying that Jay Wilson cussed Brian the fuck out the other day. It was crazy. It was misplaced anger. It definitely was. Jay Wilson was over there mad at them Umar boys, and Brian got up there and said a little something, and he made a comment about how he feels like Jay Wilson was picking on Honest Row a little bit, and that just set Jay Wilson the fuck off. He was over there cussing. and some more shit. Now, y'all know Jay Wilson sound corny and goofy as fuck when he cuss, but that shit was funny the other day. And he's been a little spicy this past week. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he lost another job and he trying to get his YouTube numbers up to get that check in like it used to check. I don't know. It seems like that's what's going on though, because y'all know when Jay Wilson loses a position, he'll ramp it up on YouTube to make that check do what it do so he could pay that mortgage. Jamie said they just seen crazy stuff at Myrtle Beach. Listen, Jamie, it's a time. I enjoy it. I do. Money on the floor says if anybody looks suspicious, if anybody looks funny, he gonna call the cops. He a cop caller. I just heard him say that like an hour ago. He was saying how he gonna call the cops on these people. Now Sean Bradley done already warned these niggas to stay the fuck away from Jay Wilson because he is ready to sit there in your face and antagonize you until you hit him or spit on him or assault him in some type of way to where he can call the cops. That's his plan. He said Jay Wilson is one of the dangerous motherfuckers out here because his plan is to antagonize you until you assault him and he can call the cops. He on some Karen shit. So with that being said, I feel like Jay Wilson, if he Vegas, he should be shunned. Everybody there should shun him. I wouldn't even speak to him. I would walk past him like he doesn't exist. We need to bring back shunning. Hey Nova, how are you? Nova. I wasn't gonna bring this up, but since you in the chat, did you see Stomp Down did a video on you the other day, Nova? It was crazy. It was crazy, Nova. I ain't really gonna get into details about what it was about, but it was about some of them pictures you was over there posting. So just to let you know, Nova. Ooh, Jay Wilson is a Karen in his mind. Hey Juno, how are you? Juno said he a big fan of a good old shunning. I am too. They need to bring back shunning and we need to bring back shame as well. That's why some of these people in the beef sector do the things they do because as a whole, as black Americans, we have lost shame. Like I feel the reason why Asian Americans do so well in their culture and just their family life, etc., is because they never let go of the shame that it will bring upon the family if you do X, Y, and Z. Like, when is the last time you bitches ever seen a pregnant teenage American Asian? I'll wait. I watched like almost every episode of Maury and Jerry Springer, and I never saw an Asian bitch on there looking for her baby daddy. I never saw an Asian bitch on there, period. Like with none of that weird shit. I did see an Asian bitch on there, like, a cheating story or whatever, but it was one of them tattooed up Asians. I guess one of them California Asians. Shout out to my Cali bitches. But the reason that they're more successful than us African Americans is because they still shun. They will shun you, they will shame you. We have no shame. And it just really shows. Juno says, I'm doing well, love bug. I hope you are as well. I am, Juno. I'm doing very well. Juno said, we are the only race with no structure. It's because we've lost all our shame. We have no shame. None. But listen, if we have to bring back the shaming and the shunning, I will lead the charge. Ain't no big deal. Speaking of shaming and shunning, Lavender Spirit said, I've never seen a pregnant Asian, to be honest. A pregnant teenager Asian. Like a pregnant teen mom, a single mom Asian, and all that kind of shit. Cloudy Day says, Jay Wilson disgusts me because he hides behind religion, yet he is one of the worst. Well, Jay Wilson is just a reflection of the religion that he was raised in. The contradictory state of it, the um two-faced nature of his religion. It really shines through him. You're not gonna see that brother, the father, the uncle will put you in the ground first. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And it's not even with the girls. It's not even with the Asian girls. It's Asian boys as well. You don't see them running around with like random baby mamas. You don't. Because once again, they will be shamed and shunned from the family. And that is like the worst thing that can happen. Niggas don't give a fuck if they get shamed and shunned from the family. They just run off on their own and do their own thing and let Big Daddy government take care of the kids. It's crazy. Oh, speaking of shaming and shunning and crazy pussy games, that Queen 88 bitch over there in the Mo 3 sector, you know that she say she pregnant by SD, right? You know she say she pregnant by SD, right? So she showed paperwork. Roxy, girl, she showed paperwork. She showed paperwork on her community tab saying that she was whole pregnant. Now the paperwork she showed, I think it was saying that she was only like 3 weeks or something, so she newly pregnant. But yeah, she pregnant by the SD nigga. She claiming. Oh yes, she does. Not only that, she was on live the other day, and I stopped in. She was in her kitchen cooking and singing and stuff, and her little boy, I guess she called him Fat Man. He looked like he about two. He's still in Pampers or whatever. He was in the kitchen doing something, and she was like, "Oh, get out of here! You get on my nerves, Mama. Come get him. He get on my nerves." I was like, "Oh shit, not Mama. Come get him." She pregnant again. I said, "Oh shit." See, that's the shit I was just talking about. Ain't no motherfucking shame. My mama ain't shamed her into stopping that shit. Not only shame, like at this point, her mama need to put her in a fucking headlock and drag her down to the social services health department and get that bitch everything tied. Like tie her tubes in a knot, tie that clit in a knot, tie her asshole in a knot. That bitch needs to have everything tied. Cut her fucking nipples off so she can't feed them anymore. Like, god damn. And she too young to be having all them kids. Like, bitch, you just keep ruining your fucking pussy. You done paid that money for that body just to keep ruining it. You crazy. No, she got multiple baby daddies, you know. And she have multiple baby daddies because she have no shame. Multiple baby daddies and never been married. Crazy. No, that does not mean she not gonna fight. You know that these bitches fight whole pregnant. They young bitches too. They fight whole pregnant. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They be out there drinking and smoking and on that Krishan bullshit. They don't give a fuck about that baby. But the bitch said that she was mad at him at SD because he was supposed to get her some money to go get the abortion. So she mad at him because he didn't give her the abortion money yet. So she looking for her money so she can go take care of this little situation. So she ain't planning on having this baby no way. Crazy. Crazy. That's the state of black America though. Juno said that's wild work. Listen. Noble posted something the other day because I believe all these niggas is in Texas, like Houston, Texas area. Noble posted something the other day about all the STDs that's going around in Houston. Y'all niggas out there better be careful. The AIDS is running rampant. The HIV is running rampant. The gonorrhea and the syphilis is running rampant out there in that Houston, Texas area because everybody fucking everybody. Y'all better be careful out there. And Brian and all them lot lizard tactics, he be out there do his ass going. He listen. He think the fucking high blood pressure and the diabetes and the arthritis in his shoulder gonna take him out. Nigga. If you playing them parking lot dick sucking games, that shit gonna take you up out of here faster than some arthritis of the fucking elbow. I'm here to tell you. You better be careful out there. You better wrap that motherfucker up. That parking lot pimping gonna have your ass fucked up, nigga. I'm here to tell you. Oh, let's get to Kiki and Octavius. Did y'all keep up with that Kiki and Octavius debacle? Oh my God. They said 4,200 people. No, excuse me, 42,000 people. Thousand caught an STD in 1 week in Houston. 50,000 people caught an STD in 1 week. Like, what the fuck? Bitch. Oh my. I heard you, 42,000 people in a week. In a week! Then come down with some heebies and jeebies of the private parts. Y'all better be fucking careful. I wouldn't even want to fight no bitch out there at this point. Cause bitch, you keep fucking chlamydia spit on my hand, bitch, when I punch you in your mouth. Oh, I'ma lose my shit. When you be fighting, like fluids are extended, you punch a bitch in the mouth, of course you're gonna get a little bit of spit and blood on your hand. You may cut your hand, the shit may go into your system. Bitch, you put some herpes, fucking spit, blood on my fist, I'ma kill you, bitch. That's just me. That's just me. So you can't even fight no bitch out there at this point, cause ooh, they got all kind of scabies and heebies and GBs and shit going on out there. Fuck that shit. Ugh. Ugh. So back to what I was saying, Kiki and Octavius. Now, the way Kiki is over there speaking currently, her and Octavius are talking and working things out. The way Octavius is speaking is he is not fucking with that bitch until she goes to get some mental help. I don't know. I'm pushing more towards listening to what Octavius is saying because he is more, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Reliable as far as being a source, and Kiki is not very reliable. Now they bringing up all this old shit about Kiki and Steve Gibson. Poor Steve Gibson. Steve Gibson ain't been out here in like 2 years. His name is running through these motherfuckers. He ain't even did nothing. He ain't even said nothing. But y'all got that man name running through the fucking YouTube streets. So I don't know. I believe that Octavius will get back with Kiki because he just seems like that type of simp ass nigga. And not only that, like Kiki was financing his lifestyle. Sir King, is that really you, Sir King? Hold on. Let's see. Da, 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 da. I can't tell. Do I have a moderator in here? Is that really Sir King? Hey, Skillet. How are you, Skillet? Skillet, is you and Dovey gonna link up or what? Cause I mean, even though it didn't work out with you and Dovey and Kwani, like fuck Kwani, I would still love to see you and Dovey link up, Skillet. Yes. Oh my God. Cloudy day. Speaking of that ringworm STD, did y'all see that picture they floating around of Shaquem with that alleged ringworm on his face and that like the it looked like he got pink eye and ringworm. Like his face was in a whole booty. Have y'all seen that shit? If you haven't, I could show it to you real quick. Is there anybody in here who haven't seen that shit? Cause I could pull it up real quick and show it to you. Hold on. Matter of fact. Oh, cool ass chick say she want to see. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Where my Let's see, let's see. I got so many apps on this damn phone. Gallery. Here we go. It is crazy. So they said the nigga got like ringworm, and it looked like he had pink eye. I don't know what the fuck was going on with him, but the shit was horrible. Here we go. Look at that shit. Y'all see that shit? I'm a close up on it. And then look at his eyes. Oh my God, clear up. I hate it when the camera be doing this weird shit. Clear up. There we go. Oh my God. Ugh. Ugh. I can't look at it no more. Ugh. Ugh. Makes me fucking itch. Ugh. Makes me fucking itch. Sir King said, look at that nose. Listen. Hey, Mr. YouTube Streets. I don't know if I spoke to you. Mm. Child. Poor Shock him. Let's see, what other pictures do I have on here that we might. Oh my God. So, y'all know Tracy. Tracy took some pictures recently, and it was shown that she had all kind of like bites and boils on her ass, and she claimed that she didn't have no bites and she claimed she ain't had no bites and boils on her ass. But I mean, if she ain't had no bites and boils, what the fuck is this? What is that? And why did everybody's camera show that if she ain't had no bites and boils? I'm confused. Oh, you need a better shot? Okay. There you go. You see him. You see them motherfucking pock marks. And then she was talking about this one right here. When she had this fucking boil on her ass, she was claiming that it wasn't a boil. She had scratched out a name so y'all couldn't see it. Like, girl, listen, when you get a name tattooed on your ass, you usually get it like up in the cheek region. Oh my God, come on, camera. You usually get it up in the cheek region. This down here, that is a boil, Tracy. Okay? That is a boil. You didn't scratch nothing out to try to hide no name. You don't get no name in the crack of your ass. You get it on the cheek, bitch. So you're going to tell us we don't see what we see. We see all the bruising and the scarring and shit. And not only that, he got a little cousin right up above him. He got a little boil cousin right up above him. So, bitch. You're gonna try to fucking tell me. Like completely unkempt and just fucking ugh, disgusting. There's a lot of other stuff going on. I don't know if I want to talk about it all though. Talked about that. We talked about that. Oh my god. Did y'all hear that Brianna is over there claiming that she is only 60 pounds heavier than Jay Dunn? Now, Jay Dunn claims to be 290 pounds. We might as well say 300. So Brianna is claiming that she's 360 pounds. Bitch, you a 360-pound lie. Add 200 onto that 360, and I'll believe that. Like, why is this bitch acting like she can get on the scale and the scale don't tip off the motherfucking meter when she stands on it? Why is this bitch acting like she doesn't have to go to the zoo to get on the fucking scale? She may not have to go to the zoo. They do have them scales for big ass people now. Because, you know, that 600-pound life show has made the doctor's offices get them little baby elephant scales now. Like the ones that you see at the veterinarian and shit. You know, you gotta have that big ass pad on there because you know be moving around and doing all kind of weird shit. So they have them in the doctor's offices now. So maybe she doesn't have to go to the zoo to be weighed anymore. But she's real excited about her new lifestyle. And I'm excited for her. Like she can actually go get that plaque taken off the bottom of her teeth because she can fit in a dental chair now. Like I never really wrapped my mind around the concept of all the things that these super obese people can't do. Like I never would have thought like, oh, I can't go to the dentist because I can't fit in the dental chair. Like that's crazy. Hey, Mr. Exclusive. Mr. YouTube Street said, I put a scale from Dr. Now and it says she's 813 pounds. Mm-hmm. That sounds about right. I believe that before I believe her ass is 60 pounds over 300. Ooh, Roxy said, honestly, I do believe Bree when she says she is not 600 pounds, maybe in the low 500s. She's no longer 600 pounds because she's on them stomach paralyzing shots. But when she started this journey, oh, you best believe that bitch was in the 600s. 600s. Oh my God. Mr. YouTube Street said, I didn't realize they have folds that they have to pick up the wash under. Ugh, yes. I mean, listen, Mr. YouTube Street, you seen how low her belly hang and that it's like split in the middle and one side is like a little bit shorter than the other. Like, it's weird. It's weird. So, you know, she got to pick that shit up. I'm trying to figure out, like, I tried to Google it. Like, do people that big even grow hair? Because when I be watching my 600-pound life and they be laid up in the bed with all that fucking mass and just bulge laying everywhere, I don't see them having like hairy legs and stuff. So I think at some point, like the fat even stops your hair from growing. So I don't even think she have to shave her legs or nothing. Because the fat is just inhibiting hair growth. Because I was about to be like, bitch, how do you even shave? Like, oh my God. I can remember when I was fat and I wasn't even that fat, but it was like a little bit of a trial to try to shave. I couldn't even shave in the shower. I had to like stand in the mirror so I could see what the fuck I was doing. Like this bitch not only have to stand in the mirror, she have to stand over a mirror and she have to lift up like 107 pounds of stomach with one hand trying to shave with the other. How does that even fucking, how does that work? Oh my God, Cloudy Day says she has a spaceship shape at the top of her behind. Let her tell us she got a fat ass and niggas like it. Oh my god, I forgot who. I think it was Heidi that had a picture of her in them shorts waddling across the goddamn kitchen. That shit was crazy. I was like, oh my god. Yes, cloudy day. I seen her with them shorts on. I was like, oh my god. Ooh, girl. But hopefully she's still in the gym because she needs everything. Like she needs that paralyzing stomach shot. She needs to be on a serious fucking diet. She doesn't need to let no sugar pass her lips. Not no piece of sugar. Not even fucking diet soda, bitch. You need to just be strictly water and ice and more water and more ice. And she needs to work out like at least 3 hours a day. Like, bitch, you got all these hours to be online talking shit to people. Take that energy and put it on the fucking treadmill, bitch. But I will give her kudos because when that bitch do work out, she go hard. I be seeing that big bitch in there. She be running and huffing and doing all kinds. I be like, oh my god, I be tired for her. Cause could you imagine even standing up at 500 pounds? Oh my god. Ugh, it just exhausts me thinking about it. Roxy said, if y'all ever notice them Dr. Now patients have the same shaped ass. Yes, because they sit on their asses all day and it just shapes into that box square, whatever like recliner they sit in or couch. The ass is shaped into that box square shape of the recliner or couch or bed that they love to sit in all day. It's kind of like in Japan. I don't know if you know, like Japanese people have a thing for fruit, and what they like to do sometimes is they will put a square shaped box around a cantaloupe to grow the cantaloupe in a square shape. So it's kind of like that. They plant their asses on a fucking couch or a recliner or whatever for a dozen odd years and are surprised because the ass comes out box shaped. Jackson said, "Don't forget about the Diet Coke. It's very important, girl. Ugh, I hate diet drinks. I'll drink water. I hate diet drinks. But I'm really glad that people are noticing and realizing that when it comes to Brianna, it's not all her fault. It is a family dynamic thing. Like the whole family has a problem with nutrition and portion control and just control, period. Like self control. So Roxy said, we talking about all this fat people shit. Now I'm feeling bad while sitting here waiting on my Uber Eats breakfast. Roxy, fuck that. I'm about to get up and make me some bacon and some grits and some more shit. You damn right. But I am going to make what the portion size calls for on the bag of grits. I'm going to make what the portion size calls for on the bag of the bacon. Bacon portion size is like two pieces. A portion size for grits is like a half a cup. That bitch will sit up there and eat a whole pack and a half a bag. You see what I'm saying? It's not what she eats, it's how much she eats. She has a problem with control. Ooh, a Cuban breakfast sandwich and roasted potatoes. That sounds good. I'm super jelly, Roxy. I don't want to get up and cook. I want to order some Uber too, but that shit's getting a little pricey these days at Uber. Well, I don't use Uber Eats. I use DoorDash. I'm a DoorDash girl. Miami Popo say if Bree goes to Vegas, she will eat at the Heart Attack Grill every day. I think at this point, maybe the Heart Attack Grill would be out of her league because, like I said, she's taking that Manjaro or that Gozempi or whatever the fuck it's called, and it be paralyzing your stomach, so you can't eat like you used to eat. Now, if she stop taking them shots for 3 weeks, she could make it worth her while. But on them shots, I don't think she can make it worth her while. Nobody cares, works harder, corrected me and said Ozempic. Thank you. Nobody cares, work harder. Uh, what you, Bookaboo says, Bree is cool, but since her and Miss Things is in a kerfuffle, things about to get real heavy, pun not intended, but the women in my sector attack where it hurts. I saw that situation with her and Miss Things. I was over there in her live when she was talking about it and like getting into the story. It was a bunch of people who I didn't know, so I didn't give a fuck. But then I come to find out that Miss Things is also I forget what her other name was, but it's a name that's pretty familiar. I don't know her personally, but I've heard the name before, so she has name recognition. I forget what her other name was. Oh, you know these people be changing their names and stuff and be confusing niggas. But Miss Things made some great points, and she was pretty much on dot, spot on with her assessment of Brianna, in my opinion. And Brianna was not too much spot on and on point in her assessment of Miss Things. Like Brianna was trying to take it to the fact of like Miss Things is not pretty when she is pretty. And I don't know what fucking funhouse mirror Brianna is looking in that makes her think that she looks better than Miss Things, but bitch. And not only that, she sat up there and called Miss Things cockeyed when we know the fat on the left side of Brianna's fucking brain pushes her eye towards the center. We've seen it. We've seen Brianna cockeyed before, and she's gonna call somebody else who's clearly not cockeyed. Like the projection is fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Like you wobble eyed bitch. You and your marble eyed partner. You got nerve to talk about somebody's fucking eye? Bitch, with them big ass bifocals spread across your goddamn face, bitch. Yes, Roxy, I said what I said. The fat pushes her fucking eye towards the center, and the other one is off kilter. It's a neurological disorder, I'm telling you. If you check her brain stem, it's probably coated with fucking cholesterol. It's causing shit to go a little cattywampus over there. Mr. YouTube Street said, thank you. Big nasty. She be looking in the camera all sideways and shit. Uh-huh. Like we don't fucking see that shit. Bitch. Who you think you Oh my God. Miami Popo say if she stopped taking her shots, her guts will bust loose and she will stop up in every sewer in Tampa. Oh my God. Ooh. That's probably another reason why she doesn't have a relationship. Well, I can't say that because once again, when we watch the 600-pound life show, a lot of them big bitches be having like feeders because they can't even get up out of the bed to do it themselves. So they need some nigga to bring them the chicken in the fry pan and the goddamn cheese sticks and all that shit. And if they don't have a nigga, they have kids. So somebody fucked them at some point in time. So I was gonna say she ain't got no nigga because could you imagine going in the bathroom after that bitch? Even if she just pee. Oh my God. Oh. Motherfucking pee smell like fried chicken. But Nobody cares. Work harder. Says some dudes get off on feeding them to death. I don't know. I don't know. I am a chef, so technically I am a feeder. I do like to feed people, but since I'm the one that also has to like take care of your ass, I'm not gonna feed you to the detriment of your health because I got to deal with that shit. Absolutely not. I ain't gonna feed my husband till he has a fucking stroke because then I'm gonna have to take care of his stroked out ass. And who wants to do that? Jackson said YouTube gives you strength. You can be whoever you want to be, no matter what you look like. Ain't nobody standing down. Exactly, Jackson. Roxy said, I live in Orlando, just a half-hour drive from Tampa. From my experience, most Central Florida men are not into obese women. I'm sure her not having a man is not by choice. Um, Roxy, I think Florida is one of the fattest states in the union. If I'm not mistaken, like Florida and Texas kind of go back and forth betwixt being the fattest states in the union. So them big bitches down there keep getting pregnant, so somebody like it. And Roxy said it's hard to find a man, in my opinion, for her. I don't think it's hard to find a man for her. I think it's hard for her to find a man that she deems to be a high value man, because see, she's under the delusion that she's a high value woman. So she ain't gonna fuck with, well, not for long. She ain't gonna fuck with one of them Kodak Black type of niggas. Cause down there in Florida, them little Kodak Black crunchy little roach niggas, they real prevalent. And they'll fuck a bitch like that, especially around tax time. But it don't last long. You know what I'm saying? Cause she feels like she is better than, or she deserves more. I mean, technically she does, but bitch, for what you have done to yourself, you got to kind of take what you can get. Cuz you did that to yourself. Nobody did that to you. You did that to yourself. So, Roxy said, "Well, my experience, of course." Yes, the fattest. Like they have like lists of the fattest states in the union, and Florida usually is on the top of the fucking list. Texas usually comes in right after Florida. South Carolina's up there as well. Like, you maybe I'll go live the next time I go to the beach. I won't go live. I'll do a video because every time I go live at the beach, the internet is horrible. So I'll just do a video and I'll just show y'all like some of these people around this area. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of retired people around here. So we're not gonna really rag on the retired people in their bodies, but there are a lot of younger people my age that are like some big motherfuckers up out here. But it's a lot of buffets out here, so real talk, no shade, no productive man of a certain tax bracket won't look her way. Exactly, exactly. And that's the thing. She is productive and she's in a certain tax bracket, so she can't lower herself to be with a little ghetto Dante. But that's all she can get. So either you're gonna have to lower yourself and get with a little ghetto Dante, or you'll just be single, bitch, because all the men in your social arena don't want anything to do with you. Jackson said, "Did you see how big her hands are? She got big hands. Yeah, she got big everything. She got big everything. Bitch got a big old head. She probably can't fit it. She have to get a snapback if she ever does wear a hat. I don't even know where the fuck you can buy a bra from that big. I don't even know what size it would be. I don't even know how many hooks in the back. Cause as little as I am, but I have big boobs. Like I have four hooks in the back. Generally for my bras, that bitch probably needs like 16. Oh, Mr. YouTube Street said her nose go from ear to ear. Well, Mr. YouTube Streets, you know how much oxygen it probably takes to like fill them lungs up and to keep that shit moving and like upright? She couldn't get away with no little tiny nostrils. Her ass would fucking suffocate. Mr. YouTube Street said, I don't think she wears a bra. It doesn't look like it. It don't look like it, but that's probably because her bras are always just so ill fitting. Because how could you? I wouldn't even feel comfortable going in the store and let nobody put no tape around me to try to fit me for a bra if I was her size. Let's just say that. Uh, Bookaboo said, "Let Bree lose weight and come out looking bracken. Then what will people say? It will never happen. Even if she does lose all that weight, she's gonna have like skin everywhere. And even if she does lose all that weight, it's gonna be like a Star Jones or a Al Reynolds effect. Like she's gonna be her head's still gonna be big. That nose is gonna be spread from sea to shine and sea still. Like, come on. She's just gonna be in a smaller frame with like a lot of skin hanging off of it. Have y'all seen Paula Dean? Bitch, have y'all seen the new Paula Dean? Hold on, let me pull it up. Paula Dean 2024. Images. This what her ass gonna look like. She gonna look like the new Paula Dean, bitch. Paula Dean don't even look like herself. I'm finna show y'all. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. She don't even look like herself. Now you see how her body is littler now, but her head is still the same fucking size, is it not? Am I confused? She don't even fucking look like herself no more. Like, who is this lady? Who the fuck is this lady? Look at them hands. That's that Ozempic, bitch. She don't even look like herself no more. She look like a fucking cancer patient. Look at this. This is our Butter Paula Dean. She don't even look like herself. So you asking me what people gonna say when she lose the weight? The same shit we say now, bitch. You look fucked up and you look crazy. Who look horrible? Yeah, Oprah. Oh, you say she looks horrible. I haven't really seen Oprah. I've heard about it. I saw her, but you know, Oprah always kind of fluctuated. So hold on, let me pull it up. Oprah 2024 images. Okay, Oprah looks better than Paula. Oprah kind of looked like what's her name? Michelle AT Alien now. Let me see. Y'all can see this. Oh my god, this fucking camera. There she go. Don't she giving like a little bit of Michelle AT Alien? Like a polished Michelle AT Alien. She still look like herself though. Well, all right, guys. I don't really think it's nothing else that I want to chat about at this current time. Let me just check one more time. Hey, Miss B. Thank you for stopping in. Let's see. Let's see. So, all right. We didn't talk too much about Vegas, but it ain't really that much to talk about because ain't nothing happened yet. Oh, I do want to give out two congratulations now. And since the last time we talked, Misunderstood, her daughter graduated and went to prom. Her daughter was gorgeous, just looks just like her. Same with Kiki. Kiki's daughter went to prom and Kiki's daughter graduated and she looks just like Kiki. Like those are two pretty girls. Misunderstood's daughter and Kiki's daughter are gorgeous girls. So congratulations to them. Happy graduation to them. Yeah, Miss B said all the good Vegas stuff will happen after they come back. It's going to be a lot of shit that happens during the Vegas trip as well. I just hope they blog as much as they can and just show us as much as they can everything. That would be great. If they're going to put it on members only, I don't mind paying. Just give us what you say you're going to give us. You know what I'm saying? Jackson said in 2025, my daughter will graduate from Louisiana University. Before years went fast, I'll be down in Louisiana for a couple of weeks. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to her. She got one more year. Ooh, one more year. That last year is fucking hardest. Cause you just, oh, you running on fumes by that time. So congratulations to her. Okay, you a Umar sectorian. All right, that's cool. Listen, I was not feeling them Umar boys at first. I'm still not really feeling them. I don't listen to binary code in the morning drive. I've never been over there. But Shakim has grown on me just a little bit. Like Shakim did not make me laugh for a long time, but I had a couple of giggles the other day listening to something he was saying over there on Ness's panel. He was acting corny and goofy, and I giggled a little bit. So he's grown on me just a tad bit, only because he's been forced down my fucking throat, and I had no choice. If I'm gonna stay up with the beef sector, I gotta take a dose of that motherfucker, just like Jasmine. Oh, that bitch right there. Oh, that bitch right there. I don't think it's anybody in the sector that people want to punch in the face more than Jay Dunn. Like, there ain't nobody I want to punch in the face more than that bitch. And I thank God every day that I'm not in her area, that I don't even have to worry about being tempted to ever be around her, to have to put myself in that position to make a decision if I want to touch her to punch her in the face. No, I don't like Shakim, Roxy. I'm just not super fucking annoyed by him severely like I was in the beginning. I still get annoyed and I still will click off when he's doing too much or whatever the fuck, but it's not like the same level of annoyance. Uh-huh. Jackson say, no, you like little Elvis. No, the fuck I don't. This little goofy ass. Ugh. He a cornball. No, I ain't hear about him and no junkie. What happened, 2300? Hold on, yeah, I gotta blow my nose. I don't feel like muting this time, so it is what it is. Excuse me, guys. What happened, 2300? Roxy said, okay, I got you. I can't do Shakim. He tries hard, corny ass. I can't support him. Listen, I am not subscribed to his page, but if he's on somebody's panel and he ain't doing too much, I could stick around for a little bit depending on what the content subject matter is. I had to stop myself from laughing at Shakima yesterday, but he finally made me say, okay, he like a little brother that you never wanted or asked for. I can't wear him. Yeah. Miss B said she didn't even bother to try to support. I went over to his page. I think Ness shared some of his stuff once or twice. I went over there once. I wasn't impressed of him on his own. Not at all. He's definitely fourth banana. I'm not even gonna call him a second banana. He's a fourth banana. But I don't really care for him on his own. Let me see what else is going on before we get out of here. Oh my God. Deanna then put out a video talking about stomp down, then died, but his raggedy spirit still lurks. Lord Jesus, I'm gonna have to go see what this is about. Yeah, I'm gonna go on over to Deanna after we get off of here. All right, guys. I think that is it. Hi, native atheist. How are you? Cloudy Day said I loved her until I found out she was a racist. Who Cloudy Day? I forgot. Who was we talking about? You loved who until you found out they was a racist. Thank you, Sean Prince. The name of the channel is Tatiana Bust It Down because I am a huge Cardi B fan. Miss B said that's a good video. I was there before I came here. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go over there and see what Deanna talking about. Jackson said she think MBK is okay. At least I like his voice. I think MBK is kind of like full of shit, but that's okay because the little crew that he came in with is also full of shit. So birds of a feather. Thank you, Sean Prince. I appreciate it. Miss B said she can't take none of them niggas. Listen, it is what it is. It's a lot going on YouTube right now, like outside of the beef sector as well. Um, a bunch of new shows are back out, so I'm watching a lot of show reviews. House of the Dragon season 2 is out, and I'm watching all of those reviews. They're really good. Interview with a Vampire season 2 is out, and those are some good ass reviews too. I watched the Naughty Librarian. Her name on YouTube is The Naughty Librarian, and she does reviews on Interview with a Vampire, and she gets drunk. She does like drunk reviews, and they're really funny. James was doing reviews on Interview with a Vampire, but he stopped. He was doing them over there on his Spill It Boy channel, but he only did like half of season 1, and then he stopped. And I like the show, so I like watching the reviews. So if you like Interview with a Vampire, I would suggest The Naughty Librarian. If you like House of the Dragon, I would suggest and they're pretty good as well. Miss B said I'm on Power Book 2 and P Valley so goddamn long. But nigga shit. Down in the valley where the girls get naked. So I ain't gonna complain like that. Miss B said and baddies. Look, I still haven't renewed my Zeus membership, so I got some episodes, some seasons of baddies to catch up on. I like to binge watch, so it'll be interesting when I get back over there to Zeus. But July 5th, P Valley. Oh my God, still so long away. I tried to get into Interview with a Vampire, lasted a few episodes. Roxy, just watch the reviews. Roxy, go to the Naughty Librarian and start off in season 1, episode 1, and just watch her reviews. It's a good time. It's a good time. I like her. So, yeah. I wish James would keep up on his reviews a little bit more, but the beef sector be having niggas in the headlock. Because I do like an old nasty piece of review. And I really don't like to watch shows. Like, I haven't seen one episode of Interview with a Vampire, but I love the movie so much. And I've read the books, like most of them. So I'm very uh, knowledgeable of the characters and this and that. So just to hear the reviews of the show, it's a good time for me. Yeah, that writer's strike really fucks shit up, Miss B. It really fucks shit up. You know what? I tried to get into Bridgerton, Roxy, but I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into it. Maybe I will try again. I started with the reviews. I haven't watched the show yet. So maybe I'll just try to give the show a try. Like maybe watch episode 1, 2, and 3 and see if I can get into it. I'm gonna give Bridgerton a try because I hear a lot of people like that show as well. It's also a show called The Boys, which is supposed to be like some superhero show. I hear a lot of people are excited about that as well. What did Jackson say? Game of Thrones have watched 5 times. House of the Dragon is on fire. Yeah, yeah. Game of Thrones. I watched the whole thing. I did not watch the last 2 episodes because it was just too sad. I didn't want to see Daenerys die, but I know what happened. I watched all the reviews and stuff. House of the Dragon. I watched the last couple of episodes of the first season, and I'm on my way to watch the first episode of the second season, the Blood and Cheese episode where they kill um, the Queen Helena's son. So I'm excited. Well, I'm not excited to see it, but I'm excited to see it on the big screen because that's been a big talking point of all the books and the lore and the this and the that. So I'm excited to see that. But yeah, guys, all right, we are out of here for real this time because my stomach is growling and I is hungry, so I'm gonna have to go in here and cook something. I know I ain't the only one hungry, and I will talk to y'all real soon. All right, guys, I swear I'm not gonna stay gone as long this time. I swear I'm not. I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all more. But like I said, it's summertime here, and the beef sector been sectoring, bitch, and it's always something on the watch, and it's always something to replay. And with that being said, guys, I will talk to y'all real soon. Have a great day, and thank y'all for stopping in, and thank you for the 31 likes. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are great. Y'all are the shit. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.